Hello and thanks for joining me for another episode of the Outback Pawn Shop in Kenshi. So in the last episode, we took a trip to the Black Desert City to pick up some legs. We dropped into a couple of Hiver villages looking for some Hiver chest armor. And then we proceeded to Squin, where we started doing some combat training in the police station on the combat dummies in there, and also training a bit of toughness, dodge and martial arts when the policemen get upset at us using their training dummies, beating us up and locking us in jail. So we got some lock picking done, which brings us to where we are, or shortly after where we are. Now, we arrived in Squin, I think I left the last episode was at day 22, so I did stay here in between episodes for a couple of weeks continuing that training. So we have got our melee attack up to 15, which is as good as you're going to get it on the dummies. Our dodge has gone up to 40. Our toughness is now at 46. Our lock picking all the way up to 86. Now, all of the guards have gone AWOL. So I did release a bunch of hungry bandits from the prison cells, and I think the guards have all gone chasing them. But all the guards have disappeared at this stage. There is only the police chief left. He's in here. Now, one thing, so I just rinse and repeat everything that I did in the last episode to train up. Maybe not the fastest way of leveling up, but, I'm not trying to max out all the skills or any crazy run like that. I just wanted to get tough enough so that we can not have to worry too much about getting killed out in the desert at our shop. Now, if you have finished your level 15 on the training dummies, but you still want a bit more toughness off the guards, what I would normally do is I'd come up behind these guys. See, this guy here, he will always see me no matter what. And his gaze will follow me around, and I can't get behind him to KO him. But the guards standing here, they're always facing out. You come up and KO the back one. They'll beat you up, chuck you back in jail. However, keep in mind that doing that can get you a bit of a negative influence with the Shek, whereas with them just beating you up from the training dummies does not, unless you kill one of them or something. But what we can do just quickly, I'm pretty much not going to do any more training here, but I will just show you how we can continue this. See, if I use the training dummies up here, he won't care. He's not going to come up and stop me. He's just going to stay there the whole time. So we can pop ourselves into one of these cells, and he is going to come up and let us out. So what we're going to do is, as soon as he lets us out, we're going to pause, and then we'll try a stealth KO from there. That'll aggro him, and then he'll beat us up, chuck us back in prison. So now I did lose the other arm, but and you'll also notice that my jobs list is cleared. So if you're in one of these polls and you save the game and you reload the game, this job list will be cleared because you're unable to actually set any jobs while you are on one of these polls, as opposed to in a cage. So we do have 10-hour sentence. that we're gonna unlock ourselves and oops, escape. I think what I will do, so we're getting quite a massive hit on our stealth because of our leg. So I'm going to take that off. We're also going to take that off because that affects our stealth. All right, so we're a little bit encumbered. But I'm going to come back up and use this bed. And you may notice my cash has gone down a little bit. So I did buy some food while I was here. And I have paid for that bed a few times. But we're just going to heal up. Okay. Yeah, we'll heal up. And then we're going to pay another visit to the hive, I think. Now, he has seen me, but he might not. He might not be too concerned. All right. So, if you are new here, this is your first time watching, there will be a link in the description below for the full playlist, along with a few of my other Kenshi playlists. But this particular run, we are... Yeah, that guy there's seen us and picked us up. Okay, that's fine. We'll just serve out our sentence. We can practice some lock picking. Let's escape. Let me see. The level 49 one. Probably not going to get a lot of experience because our lock picking is so high anyway. Okay, so this series, the rules for this series are I'm not allowed to sell any items to shopkeepers. So I can't sell to shops, I can't sell to caravans, I can't sell slaves, I can't turn in bounties. The only way that I'm allowed to make money is through my shop counter. And all of this money so far has been through my shop counter. And I have spent quite a bit of money on science books and stuff as well at this point. So we do have a shop set up, but we've come away on a little bit of a training mission just to get our toughness up a little bit so that we don't instantly get killed by anything out in the desert. We'll at least get a chance. Let's put my stuff back on. We'll at least get a chance to regain consciousness and not bleed out. I mean, we can still get killed pretty easy, but I mean, at least we have a fighting chance of survival now. We do get attacked. So, all right. So I'm just going to pause the recording and wait for this imprisonment time to come down, and I'll come back to you when that's over. So I'll see you in a sec. Okay, so we've just been released from prison. We're free to go. We'll just go back to the bed though. Now, we did already pay for this. I don't know if we've got to pay for it again, whether the time has come across. But I will get fully healed up before we hit the road. No, we did pay for it again. Doesn't matter. Now we'll get fully healed up and then we'll hit the road. We can put our sword back on now. So I took that off so that it didn't get confiscated while we were training and getting locked up. Alright, so we're fully healed. We are going to head back out to the hive of villagers. I want to see if I can get myself a leather vest. Now, we're going pretty slow on our sneak. Now that, because we're because we have this stealth -58 on our stealth, so instead of stealthing it, we're just going to take stealth off and run. Athletics is pretty high. So we can outrun a lot of things. We've got 26 miles an hour. So we should be fine. But I do want to try and get a decent piece of armor. Well, I mean, when I say decent, it won't be that great, but it's going to be okay for what we want. Okay, so there's the shop. You hold down Alt, you didn't know, shows you, it highlights the signs of the shops. So I am going to remove this leg. Which will put us on the ground. We're going to go into sneak mode. And there's so many guys out here getting more stealth experience just from crawling around here. So we could just stay here and stealth around for a while. Get more stealth, but I'm not going to worry about it too much. I said the aim of this is not necessarily to max out all our skills. We're just going to build our little pawn shop. Okay. So this guy's seen me. Okay, we may have to wait till night time, so maybe I will stealth around. Stealth is going up rather steadily with all these hivers around. So, because I am a hiver, I'm an exile from the hives. So these guys won't actually sell to me. I don't want to fight them though, because we do have the caravans do come along and buy stuff from our shop. But do want to get myself a hiver vest. So he's telling me to get out. He's not going to attack me though, unless I actually get busted stealing something. But we need to wait till it's dark to have a chance, really, of stealing. So we're just going to continue getting some stealth up. Actually, let me see. I'm going to take that off too, because that's actually affecting our stealth. Alright, let's hop back in. It's not quite dark, but we'll see if taking that vest off did anything. It did actually, so... we'll have a look. Actually, what I might do is come in through... oh, well, we are... yep, we're being undetected, so... alright, let's have a look. I'm not going to go haywire stealing stuff. I just want a leather vest. We could steal some cats. Let's come over here. It's a bread basket. Not going to find what we want in there. now. Let's cruise over here. Let's pick that lock. Okay. So I think that's about the best that we're going to get here. Not going to get any better quality than that, I don't think. But I prefer that one, the leather one, over the chain one. And actually, I mean, the chain one doesn't really give us that much more. It does give us, it's a bit better armor, but all the debuffs on it and the weight of it as well. So, well, we've got that with no problems. You can have that one back. I don't know if it's worth. I don't know if we're going to be crafting clothing. We could put that on now. Let's put our limb back on. Well, let's close out of there first. All right. Okay. So we are now going to take a quick detour to the hub. Oh, he's seen me. It's fine. Should be okay. All right. So we're going to drop into the hub quickly. Try not to get eaten by a beak thing. So we're still getting the debuff from our leg, so we'll try and get another stealth leg. 10 miles an hour. Well, let's take the sneak off and we'll just run normally. Okay, so we're in the hub. Let's pop our sneak back on. Let's hop in the bar. And I'm looking for a bar thug. Now this is not the usual bar thug. And this drunken bar thug's not usually in here. But this one will do. Yeah, we're going to stealth KO him. I've got 100% chance of that. But, you know, our stealth and our assassination's pretty good. But you can come in here with 0 stealth, 0 assassination, and assassinate or stealth KO the bar thug. What'll happen is the guards in the shop will actually beat up the bar thug. But in this case, we're probably just going to knock him straight out. The guards will dump him outside. And we're going to take that dust coat. And this doesn't even show up, it's stolen. Oops, what happened there? Let's put that on. Alright. So, this is one of my favourite pieces of armour in the game. Is it the best? Probably not. But we're doing more of a bit of a stealthier run, so I don't want anything too heavy. This doesn't have any negative side effects. It does have a good stealth effect, dodge effect, melee defense bonus, martial arts bonus. We're not too fussed about martial arts. We don't really care that much about the acid. Whoops. Because we're a hiver. But it does have decent acid protection. And it also has pretty good coverage all over. Arms, legs, head, a little bit of head. Your stomach, chest. So, we'll take that. And now we are going to head back to the Black Desert City. we will run full speed, 26 miles an hour without stealth. We need to get ourselves a right arm and hopefully a stealth leg. And I want to buy some research stuff. So we'll cruise through here. So I mean, we're pretty safe running through here, but now that we've got extra strength with the robotic limbs and extra, extra athletics and that sort of thing. So now we can pretty safely run around. Why did you stop there? That's not where I wanted you to stop. You only went halfway. Okay, keep going. Go to the scrap house first. Yeah, we go past the Dust King's tower. I think this one, that's the Black Dragon Ninjas. That one is the Dust King. I have actually had the Dust King follow me all the way from here to the Black Desert City and beat me up in the Black Desert City before. But we're going pretty fast. I don't think he's gonna... Well, he's not near us, but he wouldn't be able to keep up with us anyway at this stage. We may get a little bit of coughing and wheezing going through a gassy patch up here, but we'll be through it so quick that it shouldn't be too much damage. And because we're a hiver, the acid rain is not going to be any problem to us. Let's just run straight through a rock. Alright, so these guys will probably remember that I stole from them. I'm not going to worry about, I mean, we could get some free research in there, but I don't really feel like taking on the broken skeletons in there at this stage. Alright, so we are gonna just move our camera over here and go up a floor. Click there, that'll take us inside. Something did try to attack us. There are iron spiders around there. Okay. Let's find the shopkeeper. There he is. Alright, so let me see. It is the right one that we want. I'm not going to buy that though. We'll get one, we'll steal one later, and I'm not going to steal from this guy, it'll be a death sentence. So what I'm here for, I want 2 of those at least. And as many of these as I can afford, which is probably only going to be a couple. Okay, that'll do us here. Let's pop our sneak on and head over to the skeleton shop. So this is also a solo run, so we're not having any recruits. If someone happens to join us of their own will, maybe because we unlock their shackles or something, then we will immediately kick them out of the squad. Alright, so These guys might remember that we stole from us, but I don't think it's going to matter. We're just going to go straight up in here. This will cost us 500 cats to sleep in this bed. I'm going to pick the lock. Get back in the bed. We paid for the bed once, so don't have to pay for it again. And from the bed, I'm just going to loot. Yeah. All right. So, what do we have? A scout leg, masterwork right stealth leg. I'm just going to try and position the camera. Over the chest, so we can just go like that. Alright, let's take that one off. And pop that one on. Okay, what else you got? The masterwork left leg. Beautiful. Take that as well. Straight on. Close that so that we can access our limbs properly. Alright, 2 masterwork stealth legs. Nice. So what else is in here? Thieves' arm. It is a right arm that we want. Okay, let's get a thieves' arm. Put that straight on. Okay. Maybe we'll get a couple of industrial arms. Strength. It's the left one. That lined up. They both left. They're both left. Let's get a right one. Alright, so now our encumbrance is 56. 60 actually. So let's put these on. For the strength. Bring us down to 48. Alright, I think I'm going to leave these legs behind. Just to give us a fighting chance to get out. Take my sneak off and let's get running. Head back home. Try and get out of here. Should be able to outrun these guys. Put our sneak back on. No penalty, really. Alright. Things are seeing us. Okay. So a cruise home, we can do a little bit of research. Getting a bit of inhaled, a bit of gas there from this area. cloud there. All right. So now that we do have a little bit of toughness, and a little bit of combat skills, we should be able to make it back home, like with a heavy load, if we go and pick up some building materials and iron plates. So what I might do, drop off this stuff. It's heading across the desert here. So we may not need our iron production anymore at home. See how we go. 32 miles an hour. Right past the skimmer. All right, so we've made it home. Let's go in here. Let's just launder our stuff, so that's no longer stolen. I probably should have got another thieves arm. That's okay. Do I want the steady arm? I think the steady arm can go in there for now. Let's put our research stuff away. Okay. We will check our respawns in these two buildings. Got some gears, armor plating, fuel. Let's check this one. Fabric, building material, fabric. All right. Let's pop the building material away. Let's pop the fabric in there. And all that can go in the shop. Let's just grab a piece of food. Actually, what I'm going to do... Okay. Let's pop that away. Let's grab this bag out. Alright. That does have a slight stealth effect. Alright. Grab the bigger thieves bag back. Grab our splint kit, a med kit. I won't worry about the bow just yet. Okay. What time is it? 2:56. Who are these guys? Mercenaries. So they would buy stuff in here. They'd mainly buy food and meds, which we don't really have a lot of in there. All right, so let's go then to Heft. Might get there a bit too early. What have we got on? The industrial lifters. That'll be fine. Straight through that pack of skimmers there. Alright, let's go over here. I'm going to see if I can get another wooden backpack. Oops, shop's not open yet. Let's just wait for it to open up. Should open at 6. There we go. Alright, let's talk to this guy. Let's grab another one of them. So we've got 2. Yeah, that'll do me. Okay, so now I'm going to head down here. So where we're going now is a really good place to get free building materials and iron plates as much as you want. The main reason I haven't been there earlier is because when we're weighed down with it all, we wouldn't survive the journey back home. We could get there no problem, but surviving the journey back home would be weighed down too much, travelling too slow, and anything that attacked us out here would pretty much kill us. But now we should be able to, even if we do get attacked, we should be able to at least survive. That's not me pausing, that's just the game catching up. Okay, so we're over here. Let's hop in here. Let's pop one of these on. So let's check this. During the day, the slaves will be working these. Okay, that's got none in it yet. Alright, that's got one. Okay, we're not close enough. Alright, we'll leave that for the moment. What we'll do is I'll set myself to auto haul to there. And we'll loot this. And it'll carry it across there. Get this processing into iron plates. And we could grab those. And it does say stealing chance, but this is not really, it's not considered stealing. You're not committing a crime by doing this. If we took it from these containers, different story. At night, these workers will go to sleep, and so we'll have to work that drill ourselves. That's fine. Let's go check the stone mine. Alright, let's swap out our bags. Let's equip that one. Grab some building materials. This one here as well. Alright. Okay, swap these bags out. So we will be encumbered on the way home, but at least we should be able to survive the journey back home. So I'm just going to continue this until I've filled up my bags. But I won't make you watch me do this because I'll be here for a little while. So I'm going to pause the recording and I'll come back to you once I'm done. Okay, so all the workers have gone to bed now. It's now 3 in the morning. They will be getting up shortly, but I'm working this myself until they get out of bed. So they'll be getting up shortly. Just going to wait till he stops, then we know it's full. It's full. Okay, let's grab those, drop them off, and grab our stuff out of there and back to it. Now, with these ones, if you are, well, that's automatic. This one we're working, and actually the slabs come back to it. But if we're working this, right, which we can't at the moment because that slave's working it, but if we're working it and we go into loot, it won't actually, it'll stop us working it. But because the slave's working it, that's fine. So I'll continue along. When I've got my bags full, I'll come back to you. Okay, so I've got one bag full of iron and iron plates and another bag full of building materials. There is also an automatic well over here, which if you need water. We'll just come over here. Now we are going rather slow because we're encumbered, so I'm going to take my sneak off. So we're going to grab a little bit of water. So we've got a 79 encumbrance. There's no point trying to sneak. We're going to head back home with this stuff. We're still going to be traveling pretty slowly. 7 miles, so still got to be careful. But at least if we do get attacked by something, it's not going to mean instant death to us now that we've got a little bit of toughness and we know which end of a sword is which. Well, I mean, we're still not that skilled with our katana, but anyway, we will do a little bit of sneak on though for the skimmers. He has seen me. Gonna give chase. Gonna probably beat me up. Gonna keep running. He has knocked me out. That's fine. Now that would have been death pretty much before our run. Let's get up so that we get toughness. All right. Let's continue our journey. So we're still getting knocked out now. I didn't stop to fight the skimmer, so don't know how well we would have gone against him if we did. We just kept running. Let's keep running though. Actually, who are these guys? Bounty hunters. They should be fine. I believe those guys will actually buy food and possibly medicine from our shop. As long as we don't have a bounty on our head. You're getting a little bit of strength as well. Maybe we should pick up a body if we see one. Who are these guys? Tech hunters. Some of my favourite customers, those guys. Now this guy's got a bit of a limp, but we can't splint him. But now we should, oops, we've got rural farmers. Now these guys will try to steal my food, but I don't have any. Alright, so let's drop my stuff and see how we do in a fight. Well, we didn't last long. Tech hunters come along though, but we should be able to come out of this. I hope. Yep. Alright, let's pick up my bag because it's got my meds in it. Put our sneak back on. Now we'll patch ourselves up. Let's see. Take that. We'll take that. Take that. That. I will take the bolts. Alright, and maybe I'll heal them up. Bit of extra field medic experience. Maybe we'll pick one up. So we'll get strength bonus while we're already encumbered. We may as well get some additional strength experience. Now who is this? Tech hunter, he's fine. Let's take our sneak off. So we should be getting a strength bonus from carrying the body while we're encumbered. Still not travelling extra fast. Do we travel faster while we're sneaking? No, not at the moment. Not while we're encumbered like this. Alright, hopefully... Okay, they took out the skimmer. We'll just grab meat. We are getting a little bit low on food back home, I think. People have laughed at me for how much food I pick up. Let's first aid this guy. you know, whoops, he woke up. All right, so we don't really want to go near him. Let's sneak past him in this group here. So he will still be a bit of a threat to us while we're injured. No, we're not that badly injured. Okay, let's just try and make a run for it. He's gonna... he's given up on us. What's our strength doing? It is getting there. I don't really want to get too much strength. You do get bonuses for fighting enemies stronger than you. So I'd rather get, you know, combat up before I go for strength. But this is not really a combat playthrough. I mean, it's Kenshi, so of course there's going to be combat, but it's not my main focus of this playthrough. Our focus is running a shop. So we are almost home. We'll take that off. Alright, so now get that upgraded. We don't have a water storage at the moment. Let's get our campfire back on. Let's hop in here. We'll go auto haul on the food. Let's pop the water in there for now. I will use water later on. That is also something though that you can sell in the shop. Let's drop off our plates. So let's go auto haul on all of these. Those now empty, so okay, that should be enough building supplies to last us a little while. Let's grab our thieves backpack again. Okay, so let's put engineering on. What are you doing, dude? Did you... Ah, okay. Hauling to iron plates. Building materials needs to be after engineer. Otherwise... Okay, I didn't necessarily want you to build that one yet, but that's okay. Otherwise, he's going to haul the stuff. Instead of picking it up to use it, he'll put it back in the containers. So he'll go to try build something, he'll pick up the materials, but then he'll dump it back in the container. So order of your jobs list is important. Who are these guys? Bounty hunters. And this rebel farmer, let's put him down for a sec so that we can hold down shift and get splint rigging back into our list. We'll pick him back up again. Well, we're not we're not encumbered anymore, so it's probably not worth hanging on to him. So I'll put him down. He might get up and attack me. Bit of combat experience. We'll get this built. Did I research lights? Did. Let's pop one in here. Mercenaries, they will buy food, medical supplies. Got nomads as well. Don't have much food in there. Alright, but we've almost got this built. Okay, now, what I will build, or what I will research rather, research skeleton repair beds. Let me see. We're probably not going to be growing wheat straw farming, but I will research that. Because we need that to do the cactus farming. Yes, we do. And I mean, we have these cactus farms here. The reason we need cactus farming is for the storage. So we're going to need to pick a couple of cactuses. Let's have a look at these. Let's actually set you to research. Actually, we'll unpause that as well. And I also want the crafting storage boxes. That'll do it for a minute. Let's check these. Actually, we can harvest this one. Yeah, these do say... they're all ready to harvest. But, well, when they're growing, we're not going to harvest them all now. Just want a couple of cactuses to get the research done. But they will say needs water. You don't need to water these ones on this farm. We didn't build these. These were part of this little old village. There are 2 wells here, but they're pretty crappy wells. They take ages to get water out of. 2 cactuses, that's all we really need to get the research done. So let's shove those in there. Let's get cactus farming done. And I think we'll go for rum brewing. Let's have a look in our shop. These nomads, they can never really afford much. But anyway, that is probably going to do it for this episode. If you did enjoy this video, please leave me a like or a comment down below. If you'd like to see more, please hit the subscribe button. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.